on. Oh, spiders and different things. Oh, whoa. Yep, die. Whoa, bats from the underground. Whoa, take that. 10 kills. Huh? What? We're live? Oh, hey, welcome back, guys. I hope you're ready for another Now You Know video brought to you by The Gaming Worker. Today, I'm going to show you how to expand your PS4 storage and give you lots more room so you can download and install all those great games. PS4's latest update has now given everybody the ability to expand their PS4 storage, so now you can download and install a lot more games. That's a lot more games for you to play with, guys. This is great. I'm going to show you how I did it, and I'm going to go through the do's and don'ts. It's going to be great. Let's go. So what you're going to do, guys, if you don't already have one, is you're going to run out to your nearest retailer. You're going to purchase an external hard drive. You can get them really cheap. There's a lot of great sales right now. I got a 2 terabyte hard drive from Best Buy for $99.99 plus tax, so about $100 and change. And I'll get into why I decided to get the 2 terabyte one. But I mean, it's up to you. You can get 2 terabytes, 4 terabytes, 5, as much as you want. I opted for the 2 terabyte one because that's sufficient for my needs. Your needs might be greater, therefore you might need to purchase something bigger. But anyway, the point is, if you don't already have one, you're going to want to make sure you get one right away. You're going to want to make sure that your hard drive is USB 2.0 and 3.0 compatible, so there's no issues and everything just syncs properly. You're ready to go. So get your hard drive, you're going to plug it in, and basically what's going to happen is your PlayStation is going to, you'll see a notification pop up. Scroll over to your notification section and you'll see Discover. You can install applications on a USB storage device. You're going to go into that and you'll see another message saying you can install applications on a USB storage device if you format it as extended storage. And then, so you're basically going to go through all the steps to make sure you format your drive. If it's a brand new drive, you have nothing to worry about. It basically tells you that it's going to erase all the contents. If it's brand new, there are no contents, so you have nothing to worry about. If you're using an old hard drive that you've had and that has content on it that you care about, you're going to want to make sure you back up that content so it's safe before you format your drive, because formatting your drive will erase all the contents in your drive. So if you're using an old drive, just make sure you back up your old stuff. If it's old stuff that you don't really care about and you don't care if it gets deleted, then you're good to go. So basically, you're going to go through and do that. Next, you'll just follow all the prompts that the PS4 tells you just to go about formatting your drive. It'll take a few minutes. It shouldn't take too long, depending how big the hard drive is, depending on if you have old stuff in there that's getting deleted or whatnot. It might take a few minutes, depending on that. But basically, it'll take a few minutes just to format your drive. And once you do, you're good to go. And your external hard drive will be ready for use. If you go into your settings and scroll over to storage, this is basically what you're going to see. You'll see on top, you'll see system storage for your PS4, and just below, that's where you'll see your extended storage. So as you can see here, I've got my 2 terabyte extended hard drive right here. And as you see in the top right corner, it says application install location. So once you've formatted your drive and it's ready to go, you'll see that the new default for downloading and installing applications is your external hard drive. So anything new that you install from this point on will now go into your external storage. So if you go into extended storage, you'll see how much applications you have and how much you're using. And then below it, you'll see how much free space you have. If you go into applications, there you can see that's where I downloaded Diablo 3. So this is from now on where all my games and apps are going to be installed. You can change and go back to the default, the original default, which is the PS4 system storage. You can change where you want things to be saved. All you have to do is hit options. And as you can see, application install location comes up. If you click onto that, and then there you can see you get to pick between system storage and extended storage. So you can see you can always change that whenever you want to. Nothing's final. So that's pretty much it for formatting your hard drive. Now choosing an external hard drive and the size is totally up to you. Like I said, for myself, I felt that 2 terabytes was enough. If you want to choose 4, 5, or higher, it's certainly up to you. It all depends on the price point and how much you want to pay. Again, I felt like 2 was just enough for my needs. I do a lot of Let's Plays on YouTube, so I need to be able to download and play games on the fly, and I just needed just enough storage just so I could download new games as they come out or install new games as they come out, do quick Let's Plays, and hop back and forth between games. So that's why I need a little more storage. So if you go into my system storage, you'll see, as you can see here, so the PS4 that I purchased had just over 400 gigabytes of storage, and as you can see, I've got 43 gigs of free space left. And here's a helpful tip for you guys in case you don't already know. You don't want to fill up your entire PS4 hard drive with games and applications. Reason being is you need, what they don't always tell you is that you need that little bit of extra free space for when you're installing patches and updates. You need that little bit of free space to do the install. So just to clarify, not only do you need the free hard disk space for the game, you also need additional free space just to do the install. So the PS4 and developers don't always tell you that. You always need that little bit of free space. If you go and fill up your entire hard drive right to the max, you're not going to be able to install those updates, because remember, there's always that little bit of extra room you need just to do the install itself. Again, I'm not talking about the gigabytes that you need for the patch or for the update. There's also additional gigabytes that you need to do the install. You're not always told that, but that's something you should know. So that's why here you can see I've left about 43 gigabytes of free room, because that's just enough, because I have a lot of big AAA games on here like Destiny and Overwatch, and so there's a lot of patches and updates that come out, and you need that little bit of extra room just for those installs. So you don't want to go filling your storage up so much, because then those patches and those updates, you'll get a notification saying you need to delete stuff because you can't do the install. So I've left about 43 gigs of free space. I could probably, there's still a little bit of room to download and install, a small indie game here, a small PSN game there, but you want to make sure you leave a good chunk of room. So that's why I went and got my 2 gigabyte external hard drive, because I just wanted just a little bit of more room to add more games just so I could play. And so if you think about it, here's how I looked at it. Your average AAA game takes up roughly about 50 gigs on average, let's just say. So The Division, Destiny, whatever, Ghost Recon, Wildlands, whatever the AAA game is, takes roughly about that much space. So if you look at it like that, on a 2 terabyte hard drive, you're looking at being able to install 40 up to 40 AAA games. That's more than enough than I need. I'm not counting smaller indie games and smaller PSN games. Those little ones I don't really count, because you'll have no problem installing those. But if you're just looking at AAA games that are about 40, 50 gigs to install, a 2 terabyte hard drive is more than enough. I'm never gonna be playing 40 or more AAA games at one time. I just need enough space to download a couple here and there just so I can play, whether I'm just playing for myself for fun or if I'm actually doing Let's Plays for my YouTube channel or my blog. I just need that little bit extra playing room. So that's how I decided to get my 2 terabyte hard drive, save a little money. Like I said, it's up to you. If you want to get a 4 terabyte hard drive, if you want to get 5, 6, 7, sky's the limit. If that's okay with you, you want to spend that money, go right ahead. Nothing's stopping you. But if you want to be a little more stringent with your money, and if you want to save a few bucks, 2 terabyte is all you need. You could even get away with 1 terabyte. Because again, you don't need to install every PS4 game on your PlayStation. You're not going to be playing all those games at the same time. So that's how I looked at it. But again, it's up to you. So that's my story. That's how I went about deciding how much money I wanted to spend and how big of a hard drive I needed to expand my storage. That's basically what I did. You can look at it the way I did it, or if you decide you do need more, that's certainly up to you. Definitely, if it turns out that I need more storage, then I can always go and purchase a bigger one. But 2 terabytes was all I needed. Those are just some helpful tips to help you save money, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Look for more Now You Know videos by myself, the Gaming Worker. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I look forward to doing a lot more videos for you in this fashion. Look for more Let's Play videos. We're going to have a lot of fun. See you in the next one. Cheers.